social media like persona of like Mr. Confident and everything else sort of like went out the window, and I got like anxiety attacks and like got nervous and started to think about things too much. Whereas before I could just go and have like get a dog, get a bag of chips, 5, 6 sausage rolls, couple of packets of crisps, I'd be quite happy, and that you couldn't ever affect me. Do you know what I mean?
It's like a kind of shield, isn't it? Like a comfort blanket type of thing.
Yeah, so nobody could ever bother me or anything. And then like this little girl came along, and I stopped eating like as much shit as I could like physically put in my mouth. Do you know what I mean? Because I had money, like not like proper money, but I had money to go and buy these things. So I just went and bought them, and they were my comfort. And then I got rid of all that, and I was like, ooh, I needed like a tissue. This sounds like ridiculous, like for thingy, but I used to like take a tissue or a piece of paper, and I'd be forever folding it, and I'd be like, and then like if Kelly said, "Oh, let's go and get a cup of tea somewhere," I'd be panicking, thinking, "Oh, I don't really want to be here," and I'd be rubbing my hands, and I'd be nervous, and I'd be so from this guy who like felt safe everywhere he went and was larger than life, and I just became like this. I could still do things on the camera. I could still go to football and be alright, but I just became like a bit of a like the anxiety, and then I got depressed as well because of the anxiety and all these. I know all this time I'm doing like I'm losing all this weight, and I'm thinking I'm feeling great, but all these other things are coming in, and I'm thinking, why didn't I bother with that? Do you know what I mean? Because before I was happy, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't see my dick or my feet, but I was happy, do you know what I mean? And I was, and then like, I managed to like get over that a little bit. It's probably made me, a better person in the long run. I think I care a lot more than what I used to. Maybe if I'd still had all the weight, I wouldn't be the way I am now. But I just think, like a lot of people helped me on that journey, and a lot of people supported me. Nobody more so than like Kelly. Yeah, she's put up with my shit for like that nearly 30 years now. Do you know what I mean? She's not, and she's not in anything. Like so, or she like she lets me do like basically whatever I want. So.
And a lot of it's really part of the reason I come to talk to you is because you're a guy who, as you say, people see you super confident out there. But as we spoke to before, you was telling me about that kind of that anxiety, and what you're describing is that idea of being able to hide behind the food, you know, and then what you did was you started to expose yourself, which was scary and uncomfortable, but actually that's how you manage anxiety. Even though you still may feel anxious at times, it's better to expose yourself, because otherwise you're hiding from it all the time, you know what I mean? And it's fantastic to hear you say that, because then guys will be hearing you know,
I still struggle with it now, Dave. I still get in certain situations or at certain times, I still get like really, like anybody who's got anxiety or anything like that, everybody thinks it's like, a lot of people think it's like a made up thing, but like you beat yourself up about things, you know what I mean, and situations that you're going to put yourself in, and it's like a crushing pain in your chest, and when you get there it's like, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be here. I do boxing shows, and I did an event the other week for a lady called Tracy, like an Everyclad thing, like an auction and a raffle and stuff like that, and I'd never done it before, and I'd never done the boxing before until like a local lad, Nathan, name check Nathan Ward.
Big shout.
He asked me to do it, and I was like, I can't do that, Nathan. And he said, you can do it, and I was like, no, it's not for me. He went, he's shouting stuff at the side of the pitch. He was doing a men's team at the time, and he was like shouting stuff. It's funny, do you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, it's different. So I went, and I was like, the first time I did it, and I thought, don't have a drink so you can gauge these people, because like in situations like that, you've got to gauge everybody. So I thought, don't have a drink. So I never had a drink. I thought, won't drink. Everybody else was drinking. I can keep an eye on this room. I can see what I'm getting away with. And that sort of gave me the platform to like become. I was always doing like daft stuff on social media already, but that gave me this platform. So from that, like the first time I went in like jeans and a t-shirt. I looked like a Ford KA. I seen a picture the other day. I looked, and then I thought, actually, I'm gonna get a suit, so I got a suit, and then I've done loads of boxing shows now, like for various different people.
Right.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And like you get the best seat in the house, you get to see all the fighters. I got to see some like people that I grew up with, like be in that ring, and then I've got to announce people like Scott Conway, Nathan Ward, and like even recently the charity one that was a few years ago, I got to like announce Lee Macken fight against Nathan Ward, and it was like, or everybody will remember where they were on that night or when that fight took place. And it's not, I'm not saying it's like where were you on 9/11 or where were you when the Queen died,
but the big events, they're big.
It's a big event in Derby.
As I say, Nathan Ward's massive, and all those big boxing fights are kind of.
Yeah, they raised £20,000 that night for like various charities, and they're always doing stuff like that. And I got to call those people into the ring, and I was part of it, and I was in that ring, and I was